Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow,
How are
this
you,
has been
Michael?
difficult to watch.
Why?
Why?
Poor Ella.
Oh my God. Hey.
I think I've read her correctly. She's just looking to further her career and have somebody that's going to be free to let her do what she wants.
Are you married?
No,
Okay. I,
So,
I don't know what hand that is, so that's why I'm confused.
yeah.
That's your right hand?
right hand, left hand.
Okay.
So, talk to me, Michael. Where you from? How are you?
So I'm doing great from South Carolina. I saw. You're not in France. You're in New York, from what I've gathered.
Yeah, I'm in New York City.
So what's the French part on your profile?
What is it?
Are you from France originally?
Yeah, I was born in Paris, born and raised.
Beautiful. I was going
How
to be
about
in
you?
well, originally from Europe. Was born in Serbia,
Mm-hmm.
and so do a lot of business all over the place. I was going to be in the French Riviera here in a couple of weeks, so I thought you were still in France. But then I started listening more to your interview and realized you're from New York.
Interview. Those are
Interviews.
interviews.
That's what I that's what I look at it as. So it's been difficult to watch some of these guys, but
Why do you think
you
it was
said
that
L.
difficult?
I'm sorry.
Why did you think it was that difficult?
Um, I think everybody's trying too hard. I mean, I'm more have fun. You want to go to LA, go to LA, do what you need to do. I mean, I have offices in LA, just got back from Scottsdale, Miami, see how it works out. Everybody's trying too hard. So I'm more like, what are you doing next Friday? Let's go to LA, let's go check it out and see what happens. I'm
Ooh,
not,
spontaneous.
yeah, I love to travel, so that's like probably my number one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not really looking for more kids, so I was married once
How
to
many
a
kids do you have?
narcissist. I have two. I have
Oh,
a beautiful little daughter, daddy's little princess. She's 11, and my son is 14. So
congratulations. That's a beautiful thing.
thank you. Yeah, they're wonderful. Love them to death, but took off career wise and kind of looking for somebody that's going to have their own. I don't want to be bombarded at the same time. I want you to have your own life and live out your dreams. So I think
So do you feel
that's
like you
it's
wouldn't have
very important.
do you feel like you don't want kids at all ever again?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I don't want to force the the whole matter. I think it's extremely important. I'm the oldest of 12 kids, so I have seven sisters and four brothers. Love
Big family.
family, yeah, and they're amazing. But um, I have the capability to have kids if wanted to financially. Don't have to really do much about that. So um, it's really up to you. I don't think you should have kids unless you're really ready for it and you really want it.
That's a big decision.
We'd make beautiful kids though. So
Okay. Those are
right, some Europeans, some so um, I don't know. I mean, I think you're career driven. I love that about you.
yeah, we've
So
heard a lot about all these questions when they were doing all these interviews. I want to find out about you and like what do you stand for, what do you like to do, where do you see yourself?
so I love to travel. I mean, that's number one. I am pretty driven as far as I have a lot of charities that I do. I love to throw a lot of parties in that aspect of it. So we do a lot of fundraisers. Um, we're doing a Ukraine fundraiser in France actually in a couple of weeks in the French Riviera. So have a lot of good connections there. I've been very blessed. I've worked very hard to get to the level that I'm at. So pretty financially independent. in that aspect. So I think I got caught at a really good time where I'm at a point where I'm looking for somebody that's independent, but at the same time can be trusted. You know that you don't have to sit and wonder where somebody's at. Uh, I think trust is a very big aspect of any relationship. But I love your statement of trust is something that you give and then it could be taken away, right? So that's the way I live. And I could be, you know, I could say, oh, well, my trust has been broken, so I'm not going to do that again. And it's just not me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't play games. Somebody wants to play games, I'm gone. So, um,
How would you deal with someone living all the way in New York City and you're in the South?
I'll send a jet to pick you up.
Ooh.
How's that? You
My
come down
own
to the
jet?
beach. You won't go. You won't go back to New York if you came down here.
If I go
So
down there, I wouldn't go back to New York.
I don't think so. I mean, it's beautiful down here.
I've
I have
been to the
offices
South.
down in Brickell Bay. Have you? I'm sure. Have you been to Miami? I'm sure. So I don't know if I'd live there, but I love Sarasota, and I like LA to a point for a couple weeks at a time. Um,
Okay.
I've
Well,
lived.
Michael, what
Yes, ma'am.
what do you have to offer? Like when you're in a relationship with a woman, what do you bring to her?
So I think I am a hopeless romantic. I'm a Pisces. Unfortunately, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So there's a lot of romance there, but I'm pretty independent. I believe that.
Sorry, I read the comments.
Huh?
People playing too much.
I don't know. I think the greatest. I think the greatest thing that I can offer is independence. I mean, and being able to take off at any given time and really live out your dreams. I mean, I think money's overrated. I think a lot of people struggle for it. I know I did for a long time. I worked very hard to get here. Finally got to a point where I can finally say that I can do whatever I want. So now I'm looking for that right person, somebody that's you can just take off and say, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the islands? Do you want to go live out your dream? I mean, I live for passion, and I think life's too short to just have the daily grind. 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's just not me. I don't think anybody should live that. So I'm very blessed to be able to offer that aspect of not having to do so. So if, as an example, Ella decided I'm done with this, let's just go travel the world, let's have fun, let's have kids. I'm up for it. I don't live by a rule book
Mm-hmm.
per se.
Michael, how old
So
are you?
I'm 46,
How long ago have you been divorced?
3 years.
Okay.
Do you have a good
So
relationship with the mother of your children?
I do still, yeah. I still take care of her, but there are some, there were some issues there. There's some mental, some bipolar stuff. So it is what it is. I understood it after a while. I was angry for a couple of years, and then I let it go for the sake of the kids, and then I learned a lot more about it. I had to really go into it. It's just like any other. I've always tried to say, if somebody's sick, you don't just leave them, but there's a point that you get to understand what it is and what's best for you and your health as well. So
I feel like I don't have that much chemistry with you. I'm not feeling that much of a connection. So it's like, nothing personal. Like, I agree with everything you
absolutely,
said, but I just don't feel a connection like that. So I have to say pineapple.
absolutely,
That's all it
it's a
is.
pleasure.
My pleasure. That's really what it was.